Amazing! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Not again. Not that. Everyone knows that I'm the greatest. Pretty good. When I need time. Awful. The girl you better meet. Not bad. You better learn my name 'cause I am not bad. Things like I have news. I have to text on you. When I split, this will make you live. Not bad. Oh no. Have you Wicked! And you say no, you're toast.